Hi guys,
Hello!
it's Dylan,
And Noelle
and we're back again.
for our second episode. And
Just because you didn't want us to be back doesn't mean we're back, baby.
we are back, babies.
We are actually back.
And babies. And okay. Anyway, guess who's in charge today?
That's right, it's me.
It is not him. And he is very sad about it. And that is his own thing to deal with. You know how I said babies earlier. Anyway, today I have compiled some amazing questions from some amazing people. And the first one is, honestly, it's the best message I think I've ever gotten. And it
Better be.
better be.
Better be.
Considering. All right, it's from Anomalies. And the subject is message. It's very mysterious. Ready? And this is in all caps, so I will read it as such. It wasn't suicide, it was a murder! Hashtag justice for Lucas. Justice all over that Lucas.
Listen, we dropped the Lucas plotline a while ago. He's just dead. We don't have a story anymore. He's just dead.
So I got this, and then I texted Lucas, and then I noticed
He reacted very positively to the news of his death.
he was very happy. Actually, I got another message from the same person, and it says subject clue. And I read this after I texted Lucas, obviously. And it says, Noelle, with an iPhone, in Dylan's room. Now, the significance...
But, really? Why does Noelle get to be the one who kills Lucas? Maybe I want to kill Lucas.
Maybe he wants to kill Lucas.
It's 2022, and a white dude should be able to kill Lucas whenever he wants.
I mean, it's just Lucas, you know. And, yeah. And I texted him, it's like, yeah, I know, I sent that in.
Wait, what? I didn't think you even listened to it.
So listen to the clue. Message, Noelle with an iPhone in Dylan's room. And this is harkening back to the days of, like...
Board games.
Last year, where I pulled out my iPhone and I was meaning to throw it at Dylan. And so I chucked my iPhone as hard as I possibly can, and I hit Lucas right in the hoo-ha.
Oh, okay, I remember this now. Now it makes sense.
Dylan has a photo of him crumpled in pain, and if you send in a message, we'll show it to you guys.
No, we really won't, though, because I have no idea where that photo is, and I'm not looking through 8,000 photos just for you guys, because I don't love you.
I do. I'm the parent that loves you. He's the one that's
I'm the one that expects more from you. I demand your respect.
Do better.
Yeah.
Well, what about... So does that mean I'm...
But actually, I do love you. She'll be the evil one next time. Don't worry, I promise.
We'll just go back and forth. Speaking of evil, the next one is from Cece. And Cece would like to know...
The very name of evil.
Evil?
Cece.
Yeah, it's got 2 C's. And her subject is pickles versus butter. She would like to know, me and my friend are having a friendly debate. Which is better, pickles or butter? Current points for butter are that butter is technically a milkshake, shaken milk, and smells amazing when cooks.
What?
When cooks. The current point for pickles are pickles. Thoughts?
I really hope she's on Team Pickles, because butter is you don't eat butter. You don't eat butter. It's like in stuff, like...
Son, have you never been to South?
Butter is nasty.
Have you never tried a fried chicken butter?
It's fried butter. That's a horrible thing they do there.
It's literally a thing. I wish
it wasn't, but it is.
I wish I could eat
Pickles are good on their own. So Team Pickles. Peanut butter pickle sandwich is amazing. By the way, eat a peanut butter and pickle sandwich and then thank me afterwards. It sounds horrible, but it's amazing.
You've already mentioned that on the show.
Oh, I did? I forgot. Yeah,
it was interesting.
I'm Team Peanut Butter and Pickle, so read it again. Watch it again. Watch all my episodes about that.
It's very elucidating. I am on Team Butter because butter is the root of all evil and all deliciousness. Every good cook knows if you want to make something taste good, you add 2 things. Sugar, butter, and love. And that's it.
Why was speaking of evil in there? What?
I'm working on my sequiturs, Dylan, okay?
That's very sequitur of you.
Speaking of butter, the next one is from Hot Guy.
Buttered hot guy. I don't know. No.
No. All right, Dylan, this question is very important, and I thought I'd give it to you since it's obviously for you.
Because I'm the hot guy.
And a hot guy wrote into our channel, and my mind is blown, and I'm like, where you at, bruh? Anyway, the message is... Ready?
Go for it.
Hey, girl. You single?
Yes, I am.
Yes,
I
he
am.
is. So,
Yes, I am.
by completely fault of his own. Anyway, next is from Sleek778, and they would like to know, this one is great, Dylan won't understand it, but it's great. They would like to know if you could live inside any Jane Austen book, what would it be, and what kind of character would you be? And my dog wants to know, too.
Yeah, our dog's scratching at the door. That's what that is if you hear it. If you don't, then we're just insane. There is no dog, I promise.
I think that...
Is this specifically a question for me? Did they say for Dylan? Or is it
no, but I'm asking you because you know nothing about Jane Austen.
Exactly, that's why I'm wondering.
So who would you be?
Jane Austen Zombies edition. I've never even read it, but that sounds better than any Jane Austen. I don't care if there's living dead. That's still better than Jane Austen.
Since we all know that Dylan is an uncultured swine, have a challenge. Send it in, and we'll watch Jane Austen
Darcy
for you.
Darcy is terrible.
Darcy is amazing, and if I could be
Darcy's
any character, I would be Darcy because he gets land. He's allowed to make mistakes and be forgiven for them.
No,
because he's
Darcy.
rich.
Hashtag cancel Darcy.
He only ruined a girl's life. Well, her sister's life.
I don't forgive him. But they're both guilty.
They're both guilty. All right. Well, Dylan the judge says. And my favorite book, what would it be? I don't know. It's kind of hard. I think Emma has the total best morals.
You're just saying that because your name's Emma.
Yes, it's Emma. Yeah. Thanks for the doxing. But, Pride and Prejudice is fantastic. Anyway, moving on, we have a message from Totally Not a Studio C fan, and they would like, their subject is appreciation.
I don't know, no, this sounds suspiciously like a Studio C fan to me.
No, they hate it. They're like, I hate Studio C with all my heart. Ready? They would like to say, would just like to say how much I appreciate the good, clean humor you have on your show. Also, a question. How many stars do you give Studio C? And I mean it's both of its phases. Like, how many stars give the new cast, and how many the old?
I give old Studio C 100 out of 10. 10 million out of 10. As many stars as there are to give. I give new Studio C as many stars as I can take from them while also just canceling their show. It's the worst. It's the worst.
Dylan, as a small upstart content creator, is now trashing one of the legends of YouTube.
No, they bought those subscribers. They didn't earn them. They bought in by stealing from the old cast.
You know what? You're not
That
wrong.
channel would have 10 subscribers if it was not,
If none of you have ever heard of it, Studio C is like a clean sketch comedy channel run by BYU, and
they had an old cast and a new cast, and watch the old cast and give up on anything made after like 2021 or whatever. And the sad thing is that the Studio C cast who was old, they left and made their own JK Studios.
And it's so good. You should watch that.
It's pretty good, but they've got one TV series that's amazing, then nothing else really.
They're all amazing.
It used to be, remember watching Studio C as a family every week? That was great.
It was wonderful times. Now we just watch Game of Thrones as a family.
How's that for clean comedy, people?
Yes, very. All right, next we have one that is my favorite thing in the world, and it's from Slippy and Trippy Girl. And this is an older submission, but I thought we need to put it in because it's so good.
Isn't this from like season 1?
It's from season 1, but it was never used, and I don't know why.
So listen, girl, if you're still in the same situation...
Yes.
2 years later and you're still wondering, we're going to answer your message.
If miraculously you are still friends with this dude, you know what? Let's just start.
Yeah.
All right. So there's this guy I really like, and I may have messed it all up. We were hanging out with a group of friends at the mall, and I sort of tripped and spilled my lunch all over his really expensive hoodie. He was really nice about it, even though it was pretty stained. He was one of those guys who wears white hoodies, Even though it was pretty stained. But then, I kid you not, while apologizing, I was holding a cup of scalding hot tea. It was the one thing I thankfully, didn't spill while it was on the table. So I gestured too wide, and the lid flew off, and an arc of hot water and tea spiraled towards his face. The lid wasn't put on right or something, and decided to pop off then and there. In that moment, I knew that I was A, really dumb.
Going to jail. B,
doomed. The tea hit him smack in the face, and needless to say, there was much screaming.
And much lawsuit.
And in parentheses, me, him, and my friends who were with us. So much screaming. Imagine this, like, ah! Luckily, he wasn't seriously burned. After that, we decided that it would be better to call his mom to pick him up and go home. I was so mortified, and he said it was okay, but I still feel bad.
No, it's okay. You just burned my face on and I look like Two-Face, but...
Did I ruin my chances at him liking me back ever?
Did she?
She spilled it into...
What? Ruined his favorite hoodie that was expensive and then burned his face off.
What if he did like her during this and he just sees this, goes to this mall, he's so hyped, he's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to the mall with a girl I like, maybe I'll like
now,
make
here's
a
the
move.
question.
And then she spills food and a hot tea on his face and he just, Mom, pick me up now.
Here's the real question. Would he have said it was okay if he didn't like the girl already?
Oh.
Like, that seems like something I would, like, man, he's either incredibly polite and that's why you like him, or...
I mean, he's kind of in front of all of his friends, too.
They're friends, but, like, who wouldn't blame him for getting angry-ish, or...
Are you defending him?
Defending the hypothetical self that didn't say it's okay?
Yes! How dare you?
Kind of, but
hypothetically.
yeah. So, maybe he likes you already. I say time can heal... Listen, if you're still friends after 2 years, you don't have a hope because he would have liked you by now. But...
Jeez! Boys and girls can
if you time travel and listen to this episode maybe 6 months from 2020, back
before
in the horrible
world
times,
ended. Yes.
then you have a chance, because I think I could forgive someone for that, right? Could you?
You want to test it, Dylan?
Yeah, sure.
I've got some water,
Hey guys,
I've got
write
some
in
food.
for a special episode. Let's see if we burn Noel.
Dylan.
Let's just get a line of boys. We'll get a bunch of boys for different tests.
Dylan's actually an expert on burns. If you'd like to see, here's his arm, there is his arm hair, and there is his...
burn, yeah.
There is his burn wound.
That was a sick burn, really.
It was a sick burn. Nice. All right. We've answered her question once and for all. We are the final words on...
relationships and life and...
spilling hot tea on men. All right.
Go for
it. The
it.
next one is from...
I think the real lesson is just to dump tea on people, and then you can write in messages about, is my relationship ruined, and then you can get on our show. It's a great,
brilliant.
Yeah.
So you dump the tea
Injure
to make the tea,
more
to send in
often.
the tea. Yes.
Yes.
All right. The next one is from Claire, and she would like to know, Starbucks question. That's what she'd like to know. In the first episode, you know who asked on your thoughts about Starbucks, and you said the drinks were great but overpriced. Would you recommend Starbucks as a decent cup of coffee? And what is your favorite drink to get there?
Water.
He's really basic, like beyond basic. Now, of course, I would have a Frappuccino, but that's not basic. That's just because I know I can make better coffee at home if I wanted coffee, but they have better
And cheaper.
sugar. That's true. True. Yeah. So
But actually, she cheats because she buys the same brand as Starbucks uses for her flavorings.
I do that. So I have Starbucks at home, and I suggest you come to my house and you pay me for my coffee. Sounds good? Sounds good. All right, next we have a little bit of housekeeping. Samuel would like to know what happened to the subtitles. They were fun, and then there's a crying emoji.
The subtitles...
The subtitles on our blooper video, which I think should be repeated.
I mean, maybe, but the thing is that the problem with that is that editing takes forever, and these full-length podcasts also take forever. So you add forever, and that equals 2 forevers, and then the episode never comes out. So I don't know.
What he's saying is, once I get enough content from bloopers from this, I'm gonna do it.
We'll do our deluxe blooper reel at some point for sure. But
at some point, we'll see. And I will add subtitle for you, Samuel, because
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. All right. Next is from Anastasia, and then we're gonna have a relationship question. Anastasia would like to say.
Isn't it Anastasia?
Anastasia.
Don't we know this person in real life, and you seriously mispronounce her name?
I have no clue what an Anastasia is.
This person literally goes to homeschool co-op with you.
Anastasia.
I'm pretty sure it's Anastasia. If I'm wrong, Anastasia, then forgive me, but...
Wait, Anastasia, the stuff, anesthetics.
No.
The stuff they used to numb
Gosh.
you.
Stop insulting this person. You know them.
I'm sorry, gal, but you gotta get it.
What?
She needs to go by Anna. I'm sorry. She would like to know, hi there, I'm a big fan of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, but I want to watch
Oh, never mind. I
movies."
thought she said, hi there, I'm a big fan of you guys, but that's why I was shielding her, but no. That's off.
Anastasia, we don't like you. I keep getting different opinions about them. Would you recommend The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings movies to a friend? Also, if you were someone from Lord of the Rings, what would you be? So, Hobbit? No, we're not going to recommend it to you. Don't watch it. Don't watch the new series that's coming out.
The movie wasn't good or very good.
It's boring.
The book was amazing. I think The Hobbit is the best Tolkien book. Controversial,
Really?
but
I mean,
it's self-contained. That's what it's like. How Rogue One is the single best Star Wars book or Star Wars movie.
yes, my favorite book. In chapter 12 of Rogue One. Let's see what happens. Lord of the Rings, fantastic. You know, a little orky.
Fantastic.
But if you can manage the book, you can manage the movie, like, for sure. It's great.
Yeah.
All right. And what, if you could be something from Lord of the Rings, what would you be? I would be Gollum. He's just, like, so content.
Ringwraith. Yeah, why not?
You know, like, just, like, he gets to
Gollum,
sit in his
not a bad life.
of introversion.
Nice, cool, dark place. He gets a
He's got
nice
pale
slimy
skin.
fish.
He's kind of like you.
He literally
already.
has a little boat. He gets paddles around in his boat all day. This is not a bad
Singing
life.
to his precious.
Yeah, not a
He
bad
has
life.
someone to talk to, you know? Yeah. All right, here's our last question.
Whoa.
And it is advice, which I love to save for the end because we got to go out with a bang, right?
Yes.
All right. Hey, guys. They did not say their name.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys. I have this friend who told me that he likes me and it was a big deal because I may have been first to know. Also, he usually doesn't tell people stuff like that. Anyway, I'm trustworthy and have never told my friends secrets, except in this podcast. And I told him I wouldn't tell a soul. Everything was fine until my uncool, unchill, younger sister who loves teasing happened to guess my friend's crush. She said that I had told her to her face, which sucks a lot. Come on, kid. Language. Now, because of my incredibly stupid little sister did this, I doubt he'll ever trust me again. I never told a soul. I'm really upset that this happened, because I doubt my guy friend believes me. What do I do? Yours truly, signed. Yours truly, Dylan.
Who signed it, though?
Yours truly, I need help. That was
This
their
really
signature.
could be you, but it couldn't really be.
I know
I believe
so
if
many.
it was you. I believe it if it was you.
I had
But
this kind of-
what actually went on here? I couldn't entirely tell. Her friend told her that she likes her, and
No, not her friend, who she obviously is crushing on, told her he likes someone else. And then
Wait, no, it says I have this friend who told me who he likes. Okay,
who
never
he
mind.
likes. So that happened, and then her little sister guessed, like,
How do they guess? Hey, so here's how this went. It's big sister. Hey, guess who? I know who likes, and
who is it? Is it Cheddar? Yes.
Is it Cheddar? No, it's not Cheddar. It's Cheddar. No. But yeah.
It's not Cheddar. Stop. It's not Cheddar. It's Cheddar. Told me to my face. I'm inserting.
So it is you.
So I'm inserting names.
Okay, but so I feel like she wouldn't know there is something to know if there was, if you didn't say something in the beginning. But now the damage is done and the lesson is learned for next time. How do we help her?
I would just say the best way to keep a secret is to not.
No, we need damage control. She knows that already.
Well, damage control say,
So-
hey, by the way.
Did she say? She said I had told her to his face. So right now, is the damage only that she told the friend? Because you're not
fine.
in the worst place if she told the friend and didn't tell anyone else. So get mom involved and put a restraining order on the sister.
Little sister.
Don't let the word get out from that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need to talk to the friend and explain.
Say, by the way.
You don't have to mention the part where you
Sally
mention-
guessed that last night.
You don't have to mention the part where you kind of caused it to happen by telling her that there's something to know, but you can you can just explain and say that you were talking about whatever you were talking about, and then that came up, and she was like, "Oh, I bet," you know.
Say it was random luck, or just go up to him and
Emphasize the
say,
luck element.
You could just tell him that he's obvious, because odds are he's obvious, and it was a guess based on his obviousness.
That could be a thing too. And make sure just apologize sincerely, and he will forgive you probably if he's not a bad friend.
Yeah, he better be a good friend.
But it will take time for him to trust you. So lesson learned for next time.
Yeah. The trick about secrets is to know everyone's and say nothing.
Exactly.
So if you know your little sister's secret, then she's not going to say anything.
Exactly.
She knows.
Why don't you know her secrets? Get on that. That's the real best way. The best defense is an offense, as they say.
Is being offensive.
Yes, exactly. Wow.
On that note, we have reached the end of our second episode.
How did this happen? I don't know.
Well, we sat down, Dylan, and I turned on the camera, and we started the recording.
Then what?
And then we started talking.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
That's
when
how that happened. Wow.
Yeah, so listen, also, just in case you didn't watch the special episode already, we're doing special episodes. We started out by reading Noel's diary and my old notes.
And screenplay that he wrote.
We read a great screenplay at the end. You can't miss it. It's going to be good.
It's really good. You should watch. And my diary is, you should not watch.
There is hashtag Lucas lore, Lucas love.
Please.
Please watch it.
I don't want the world to know.
Tell Lucas, everyone. Email Lucas. But anyway, thanks for watching. Send in stuff for a special episode. There's a new button on the website, tinyurl.com/OC submit. And we'll see you next time.
We'll see you on the next show where it's out of our control. Bye, guys. Again.
Bye, guys.
Bye, 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 bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I'm going to cut this way before I say this part out loud, but then actually I won't cut it, and I will include this part I'm currently speaking as I speak.
It's so meta. Gross.
I know, right?
We should just, cut off when you about
I'm just going to cut off in the middle of this about